right here, she's flipping her head upside down, whatever is easiest for you to get your head into a high ponytail. She is brushing the hair. As you can see, the hair is soaked and full of product. Whichever product of your choice is fine. You can soak it with water, gel, hairspray, but the wetter it is around the scalp, the easier it is going to be to work with. And in the long run, it is going to stick like glue. So that is not just water, folks. That is gel and hairspray, and she's gonna brush it up into a high ponytail. Annie, we stand up still for a second. So notice the placement of this ponytail. We are looking for a high ponytail to be pretty much directly in line with your ear, right smack dab in the middle of the head. The ponytail should not be back here at a high ponytail, but once again, in line with the ear. Annie turns towards the front, please. So as you can see right here too, her hand is right in the middle. Once again, in line with the ear. That placement is super important so that the bow will sit on the head properly. She's gonna go ahead now and brush it up in there, and then she will secure this with a ponytail, which is the same color as her hair, or a black ponytail. I recommend using a dark black ponytail, as that is the color of your elastic around your bow. I do not recommend using any colored ponytails. That'll stand out. So as you can see, we have got one elastic, and now she is going to double up the elastics. We're going to put in at least 2 to 3 hair elastics to help get it some tight. We're going to go around. As you can see, there are no flyaway or loose hair. Her hair has got that slicked, wet look, and that ponytail is in position right in line with her ear. As you can see, it's about this far from her scalp. Everybody's hairline is different, so the best way to go is, once again, in line with the ear up to the top. That way the bow can sit here properly. Okay, so next up, Annie is gonna lightly hit the hair with a little bit of hairspray. And depending on your method of curling, we are just gonna use a curling iron today. She's gonna wrap it around the curling iron. You can use a wand, curling iron, traditional curl. As you can see, it's about a 1-inch curling iron. She's wrapping the hair around, and we're gonna proceed and go through, and we are gonna curl the entire head like so. Okay, so we just finished going around and curling all of Annie's hair. As you can see, I haven't combed it back home. It's just a light curl. The next part of this is where we are gonna go through the back combing process. Okay, so the best view I can give you is we're doing right now. I need you to see. All right, we are going to start back combing. There's a couple different tricks, and this is the one that I prefer to use. So I'm gonna take it, I'm gonna flip it this way, and I'm gonna start from the base of the ponytail. I prefer this type of back combing comb. I got it at Sally's for like $2. I'm gonna take the hair, I'm gonna hold it up, and at the root, I'm gonna lightly just press down. You can go slowly or soft, or you can get crazy with it. Kids prefer the soft. So we're gonna go soft, we're gonna do a little chunk at a time, and then I'm gonna take that chunk, and I'm gonna separate it. The more back comb, the bottom especially, like really go all the way down from the top of the hair, down as far as you can go. The more back comb, the better, especially on the bottom, because you don't see the bottom. So really kind of make a back combed fur ball out of it. Take it, separate the back comb, like so, okay? And then proceed on. We're gonna do another section, same thing. This is all the bottom part of the ponytail. I'm taking the section, holding it up. I'm gonna start at the base by the ponytail, slowly back comb, and I'm gonna work my way up through almost half the hair, kind of backing it up, back comb, back comb, back comb. Same thing, take it, spread it out. So what you end up getting is more or less kind of this bump pompadour thing. It literally looks like a fur ball mat. You spread it out so it's not just staying in one clump, so it becomes one piece. So I'm gonna go through, I'm gonna do the bottom layer, and I'm gonna do that little by little, section by section, so you can see the sections as I'm grabbing it. Right here, section by section, all the way till I get to the top. We're gonna come back once I get to the top, and I'm gonna tell you how to finish it. We just have a church bow that we have around. Can be the tricky part, which requires assistance. You're going to grab your giant fluff ball. Some people prefer to put the bow in before they back home. It's just personal preference. For us, it doesn't seem to bother us every way because I would go back and retouch it up. So she's going to put it down. Depending on the type of chair bow you have, you want your tails facing downward, or if we've got the Minnie Mouse bow, your tails will be out to the side. Just going to wrap it around and secure it around the hair.
You have to go over here. It's kind of hard.
All right, so to start, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through and take my curling iron to do the touch up around the back. I'm just going to grab small sections about yay big, and I'm going to take my curling iron or my wand, and I'm just going to kind of curl the ends and go around, touching up my curls so they don't look as straggly or stringy. Just wherever it might look like it needs done. I've gone through and I did the touch-up curl. So right now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take like a smoothing serum or a pomade, some kind of a shaping cream. The one that I'm using is a little bit more expensive. I've used some really nice ones from Walmart. Any kind of smoothing balm, cream, serum. And so I'm going to put a little bit in my hands and I'm going to just kind of use it to help kind of smooth the hair, shape the curls a little bit. I don't want to pull it out. I'm just kind of going through with my fingers and kind of running my fingers through the curl, shaping the poof to get the desired look that we're going for. And I'm going to flip it around and show you a picture in just 1 second.